Could we please make welcome Zach Nicholl with his speech titled Help Our Youth and Improve Our Community. Zach Nicholl. Zach Nicholl, help our youth and improve our community.
Mr. Chair, ladies and gentlemen, our youth, something that most people of this community see as a problem, like they're nothing but a stain on the goodness of our society. And honestly, I don't blame them. I mean, come on, they get into fights, they vandalize, they litter, and they're just a general nuisance. But has anyone ever wondered why? I believe that the reason behind such behavior is primarily related to the lack of youth facilities in Gympie. Now, I'm not talking about swimming pools or football fields, but places where our youth can go to receive support and guidance that will help get their lives back on track. They could also be given jobs, which may seem like slave labor at first, but underneath will allow them to express themselves, all the while making this region a better place. Of course, a lack of facilities is not the only cause, and factors such as an unfortunate childhood or poverty influence the actions of our youth quite substantially. If we look closer, I think we will find that young people who have been subjected to these circumstances fill in a large portion of the trouble-making demographic. But this is not because they are out there to do the wrong thing, although it may seem like that on the surface, but because they have never been given the chance to do the right. So, what do instead? They get bored. They go out and they do something stupid. To counteract this, before it happens, there is one main thing that could fill one of the many spare buildings in Gympie: a youth centre. Such a place would be completely free to access and offer counselling, rehabilitation, and shelter. This would give our youth a chance to pull themselves back together and show them that someone actually cares. They would be given the opportunity to sort out the issues that trouble them the most, get off any and all drugs that they may have regrettably become addicted to, and even be given a simple and secure roof over their head for a few nights. I don't know about you, but I can think of at least 2 spare buildings in Gympie that would suit these purposes just fine. One of which was previously a youth hostel located near the Railroad Hotel. A study by the BBC has shown that youth centres in which young people can go to socialise as well as be a part of constructive activities such as drama or sport dramatically reduce criminal behaviour of that age group. This facility would lower crime rates and increase the well-being of our youth, all the while making our community better as a whole. Now, I'm sure you've heard more than once. Why don't they do something creative instead of just tagging everything with their stupid writing? Of course, in response to graffiti. Well, when you think about it, where is the incentive? It doesn't matter whether they make a silly scribble or the best piece of art you've ever seen. They still get penalised. I mean, I'm not all for the blatant vandalism of someone's property, but you can't say that Gympie's countless, bland, brick walls wouldn't do so much better without a talented lick of paint. Let's take a leaf from Montreal's book, for example. The city is literally covered in hundreds of legal murals, all done by local artists. Heck, they even have a graffiti festival. Utilising an initiative such as council-approved graffiti would give this region a greater sense of culture, and hey, maybe even bring in a tourist or two. all the while making our region, all the while keeping our youth busy. Just by combining these two ideas with Gympie's unused assets, namely empty walls and vacant buildings, the way of life in Gympie would improve for everyone. The council, our youth, and our parents. It's a win-win-win situation. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Zach. Again, 1 minute silent for the judges, please.